Okay. I think we're just gonna go ahead and start early since Mr. Potato seems to like this fact that I do this from time to time. Hello, hello. I'm not even fully set up, but the fact that people say start, I can't resist the peer pressure. So here we are. Hello, Bridgie in Hetwata. Hello, David Whitmore. Hello, the Anyati? Hello, Andrew Kit. Hello, Icky Gamer. Hello, Quillex. How are you guys doing on this wonderful Sunday morning, afternoon, wherever you might be today? Let's see. We're a little bit early, but that's fine. Hello, Stephen Taylor, sorry. That's what happens when you barely glance at chat. Can I build a car? Might be able to build a car today if that's something you guys want to see. What kind of car you guys think? If we build one today, what do you think we need for our little lineup here? I'm fine, Noah. Thank you for asking. Hello, Mukul Meta. Hello, Kevin DeVos. Oh, you're in England, Andrew. Well, howdy. A sports car. See, the problem with a sports car is that it's so smooth and angular and rounded and sleek that it's really hard to do and really not worth it. So, like, technically these are kind of sports cars if you think about it. They have pop-up lights and they have kind of a little bit more of an angular design to them. You broke your foot, Mr. Potato. Well, damn. I hope you recover well. A Fiat, a semi-truck. When we have a flatbed or a box truck now, I don't know if we need a semi-truck. Though I think I did say I wanted to build one. Why don't you build a luxurious car? Again, it just comes down to those type of cars are very smooth, very specific. And our design so far in the theme that we're going for is a little bit boxy and simple. And so those luxurious cars can look a Jeep. I do like the idea of a Jeep. A Jeep would work just fine. What is my graphics card? My graphics card, Enel, is a GTX 1080. So, yeah. I kind of like the Jeep idea. Ice cream druck? I don't know what an ice cream druck is, but we'll see. Is that like a duck truck? With a carnival ride on a flatbed of the semi. Well, this is what I'm thinking. So, eventually, we're just going to kind of run out of things to build, right? So if you take a look at how long it's taking us to build just the entrance here. Okay, so between the station, the ticket area, and even still, this isn't fully decorated. The two little simple plazas, and then some shops, right? And then when we get to, a coaster, other flat rides, and then other themes, we're kind of going to start slowly running out of ideas. And at that point, I might end up making some type of semi-truck or construction site, almost area where the park is expanding. But it's still under construction, so we'll have like cranes and other things kind of like building an area still that's not maybe open yet. I think that would be kind of interesting to see, because I don't think anyone's really done that too much. I think Cleve TV did that a little bit in one of his streams. Okay. So let's see. So besides the vehicle, it looks like I like the Jeep idea the best. We need an idea for the building that's going to go here. And currently, I don't really have one. How much FPS do you have? I have a GTX 1050 Ti, but I have 50 FPS when I start building the park. Why? I don't know. I have 60 FPS. So it does dip down occasionally to 40 depending on where I'm looking, but even with all this stuff, I'm still roughly at 60. So it is might just be the difference between the two. I really don't know. I'm sorry. A scone shop to go with the scone cart. An information office for visitors. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I guess relations building. I think kind of follows in the same category as information office. We might be able to put the security office kind of attached to it as well. So we'll just have kind of like little offices kind of along here. I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, of course, it'll still be kind of built in the same theme as everything else, but maybe a little bit more modern as well. A health center. Yeah, like maybe first aid, restrooms, kind of things that you might expect as you first walk in. You're playing with 130? Well, you know, I do also have a lot of pieces in here, but that's awesome. Planet Coaster is getting better and better optimized as we keep getting patches and patches, which is great. Hello, Panda Gaming 44. Hello, Ashton Production. Welcome to the stream. Maybe build a map of the park. Oh yeah, 35 FPS with high graphics just with the parking lot. That sounds about right for an average computer. I mean, I'm on the highest graphics. I'm getting 60. So I'm lucking out, I guess. A haunted house? Haunted house might be cool to do. Eventually. I don't think, I don't know if we'll have a room for a haunted house necessarily in the first zone. I'm thinking flat ride here. We need the train station up here. This is going to be the coaster. This is going to be something else. I still don't even know what that's going to be. Okay, let's take a look at the interior. A mirror maze? That'd be kind of a classy kind of building. Take a look at our interiors a little bit. See how much room we have to work with today. This here is just a nice little restroom. It also has some balloons, so it's a Luna balloon shop. So we'll just start adding some roof stuff here. Trying to keep with that wooden roof because I just like the look of it on the interior. A water fountain? A water fountain, or like for drinking water fountain, or a proper water fountain for like a, you know, a display? Do a concert stage? Oh, that sounds pretty neat to do. Interior crocodile alligator. I didn't know that was a thing. A display? Like a screen display? Oh, no, that's, okay. No, I understand, okay. Let's see, are people gonna be able to get into the buildings? Yes, all my buildings are enterable. So, for example, over here is a restaurant. It's not still fully decorated. We're gonna be working on this a little bit more today. We have another area up here, which is gonna be another restaurant up above, which will be pretty cool. There will be billboards in the summer update. Yes, I'm pretty excited for that. We have somewhat of a decorated, just a memento shop in here. This is Hot Cross Buns, our little cafe, which is nice. And then over here, this building's enterable, and this one's not quite there yet. Really, this is where the door was gonna go. So you can kind of see how much room we have to work with. I like the theme you're going for in this part of the park. Thank you, Ashton. It's probably one of my favorite themes to work on. Kind of a European Tudor style building. Bolt Sauce, how's it going, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. Make a tutorial of me designing our babies. I will get right on that, man. By the way, Saucy Network in the chat's one of my friends from YouTube. You guys can go check out his channel. He's a really good like wargaming kind of YouTuber out there. I would mention Raptor, but he's not our friend. Dude, you're always taking exams, I swear. Bolt Sauce, you're always busy with something. I don't know how you can create videos plus do all that stuff. Okay, so we have that. Which building do you guys want me to work on first? Do you want me to work on this shop to the left or continue work on our restaurant from the last live stream? I'm thinking that restaurant would probably be best to finish, but if you guys want something new, that's fine as well. Shop, both. Left. Shop. The one on the left. It's about 50-50 right now. So maybe that both response is technically an accurate answer. So we'll just do both. So we'll go ahead and finish up the restaurant first since it is kind of the one already started. So we'll go ahead and get into there. Let's just copy some tables and things. To do a fantasy area, do a castle and have a fireworks show. Yes, that would be cool. Night fireworks, I'd be happy to. Okay, so we don't really have room for booths here, so we'll just do a few tables to start. I'll probably make some booths as well. It would make sense. These are like the two smaller ones here. This will be booths on one side and tables on the other, you think? That's kind of generally what they would do, I think. We got you know, room for couples and then room for families, so that's enough there. And then here. We should do an alpine themed water park. That would be kind of cool. Water parks aren't necessarily very common in the alpine areas just because it's a little cooler, but would be cool. The outside of those buildings remind me of BioShock. Yeah, no, it's definitely that kind of classical European look that BioShock kind of has, especially with like the latest BioShock that happened. If you carry this level of detail throughout the park, will your computer be able to handle it? Short answer, maybe. Long answer is probably, because you're only looking at a certain percent of the park at a time, and the things that I'm not looking at, the game actually doesn't render. And so as long as I'm not looking over there, it doesn't care about it. So I don't expect my FPS to drop too much lower than this. Do you think Planet Coaster will add a water park DLC pack or expansion pack? I sure hope so. Thanks, Ashton. Live streaming is kind of slowly becoming my favorite thing to do. I just really like doing it live, you know? You know, I'm gonna have to make a separate building, I think, to do the booths. That way we can reuse them in other areas. I think we're also gonna pause the game. 2 streams a week? I wouldn't mind doing that, to be honest. Wouldn't be that bad of an idea. What is the water next to the stairs? They're just little fountains as you come in. It's a little bit of a higher end restaurant here. So that was really the thinking about that. What will the different themes be? Oh, we're probably gonna do some sort of Asian theme, I'm sure. It's kind of common. When am I gonna build some rides? Within the next 2 episodes, we will have our first ride. For those of you waiting for that, you'll have it soon. So be excited, because we're actually gonna get started on some rides. Now, booths tend to be a little bit of a nicer surface. Well, I guess it kind of depends. What color do I want? Like a, yeah, we'll make something light. I think that'll work. So we'll do something like this. Yeah, I know, it does take me a while to get to the rides, but this wait hopefully has been worth it for you guys. And hopefully you've learned a little bit for your own parks as well. What am I making right now? I'm making a little booth that's going to go along this wall, so we can get 4 seats along here. So let's color this probably brown, just so it's dark. Gonna have to have a little dark underbelly. Make a beer bar? A tavern would be pretty cool to make, I would say. And maybe the seats can be the same color, but maybe just a little bit more neutral. Like, these are the things that we need. We need, like, some real good, proper seating for our guests. I feel like that's something Planet Coaster's kind of missing right now. Like, I really want our picnic tables. A lot of parks that have a 4D theater. Yes, I've been on one of those rides before. The seats and things kind of react to what's going on stream. I was in like one of those for, I think, one of the Alien rides. Hello, James Burdass. How are you? Okay, so I think that will suffice kind of for now. I'm gonna scoop these in a little bit though. Make sure that's all lined up. I'm kind of glad our chairs are a little bit lighter in color, and then the wood kind of separates the two, so they have a nice kind of balance there going on, which is pretty cool. Hello, Ben Wright, how are you? Do you think you'll be using ride stations you have built in other videos? Probably not. I'll be using those as references though. So they're gonna really help kind of come up with things, but not necessarily be directly imported into the park. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's bonuses for everything, Mr. Potato. Always look on the bright side of life. That's what I try and do. Yeah, I think I like that kind of wooden frame just poking through the back end a little bit. Thanks, John. We'll get to coasters though. We'll definitely get to coasters. I'm terrible at coasters, so you're gonna have to bear with me when we get there. But hopefully we can do that soon. So we got those. Oop, not what I wanted to do. I needed to edit this and need some sort of divider, I think, between these two booths. Don't you always hate it if you sit down in a booth and the person behind you sits down so hard it nudges your whole table? So that's what I'm putting this really heavy divider down. Sadu, how's it going? I don't know why you're trying to describe time to me, 915 Cole, but thank you. You're from England? That's awesome. I really want to go to England one day. Disco lights in this room? I mean, it's not really a bar. It's more of a restaurant. So it might be a little weird. England is your city? Just, can you, like, invite me over sometime? I mean, it's yours. I think that looks kind of cool. You can't build coasters, but play Planet Coaster seems legit. Yes, that is essentially how I feel as well. It feels very out of place. Like, I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2. I played a little bit of 3. In fact, you can go find some really old footage of it on the channel. It was not good. I'm not great at thinking within those game limitations. I'm much better at thinking in terms of free camera, moving everything in any direction kind of deal. The biggest solution to most coasters is just overbank and then use the smoothing tool. Yes, the smoothing tool is your friend. Hit it at least 50 times for each turn, and you'll have a smooth ride. Okay, so that is some booths there. Put some flowers on top of the wall. Like up here. I think that's what you're saying is up here. What am I doing? You just joined? I am working on some seating in a small restaurant here in our theme park. You know, this is probably not really space efficient. We're probably just gonna have to do normal tables along this side. So we'll have to have one here. Needs paintings in the restaurant? Yeah. I think it does as well. Are there salt pepper shakers? I wish. There's gonna be a McDonald's or KFC in the park? Nah. Nothing like themed like that, I don't think. Could you put candles or replicas on the table? Most of our tables, like for example over here at Hot Cross Buns, they do have little like candle holders. We'll probably do that. They also produce really nice lighting effects, so if I even turn down nighttime, you can see I just really love the looks of our stores. And my favorite thing about doing interiors, not so much, there's two things that I like that we have interiors for. One, you get to see guests actually go into a building and disappear from sight, which is beautiful. Two, I love it when the light spills out from the door frame. So this thing here, it's just very nice for me because it really highlights there's a door. Yes, all the buildings should have lights. In fact, I think this one has some lighting. As you can see, things are looking nice in here. Probably need a little bit more, and I need to hide this one a little bit better. And I think I have another one over here. Yeah, it's just poking out a little much. And do I have a third? No. Okay. Try out Park Tycoon 2 in Roblox. It can help maybe. Oh yeah, individual napkins. I'll fold them up into like little tiny triangles. You know, very decorative and fancy looking kind of decor we should have in here. The only problem with the lighting that bugs me is the fact that the actual kind of water effects at nighttime doesn't work because the lighting effects uses the sunlight to be visible. It's kind of annoying. 9 plus 10 equals 21. Is this like some sort of skit that you're referencing? Put lights under the water features. It wouldn't do anything. It doesn't make, like, artificial lighting in the game does not show the texture of the actual water. So I could put lights there. It's just not going to do anything. I should give away a copy of Planet Coaster. Well, if you donate me a copy of Planet Coaster, I'll be happy to give it away. It's a great game. So, got these going in now. Is there going to be a cop station? There will be a security office. Right now, the main security office of the park is over here at the toll booth. This is really the only kind of official type section. In fact, I feel like this is wrong. There's so much stuff, guys. I can't even describe on how long we're going to be working on this park. Like, if everything's going to be in the detail of this, then yeah. Okay, that's going to give me a seizure if I had to keep looking at this floor twitch. Hey, Geekism, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream, as always. Happy you're here. Oh yeah, much better. Z fighting is like the worst. There's no fix for it. Am I gonna make fireworks? Yes, when that comes out, I'll make some fireworks. We can do a fireworks show. And we can do a live, too. Let's see, this is actually facing sideways, so I might be able to get away with getting a 4-seater here. Is there an actual part count in Planet Coaster? Yeah, if you... Well, what do you mean part count? Like, just counting how many parts you've used in Planet Coaster? If you... All you have to do is highlight all your buildings to get that. 48-hour shift at work? Why? Why would you do that? No. Don't do that. It's not worth it, man. 48 hours of work. What do you do? You want it so bad, but you're poor and can't afford it? Yeah, I mean, it's one of the cheaper games, which is kind of nice. Have a statue in the center of the park? Well, the center of the park's technically here. We might do some sort of island decorative thing. Not quite sure, though. Ooh, it is on sale. Is it? That's pretty cool. I mean, I could ask Planet Coaster for a copy to give away, maybe. They might like me enough to do something like that. Is there a part limit for Planet Coaster? No. There is no part limit. I have had things at 180,000 parts and works just fine. Could have added another 180,000 probably. Oh, thank you, Jamie56, for subscribing. Hope you enjoy the content in the future as well. What's that symbol? That symbol is the... what, the pound symbol? You just joined, what happened? Building. We're still kind of working on our first little thing. Do I have Discord? I have it. I don't have my own server. Okay, so I'm liking this. This is turning out pretty well. Do you think we should have maybe some carpet spots here, or maybe some rugs? Could you maybe lower the seats a bit so the spiral things don't show? Technically, the spiral things should show. Like, technically it's supposed to be that. They're just misplaced on the block. It's okay though. I could, but it's a little nitpicky. Like, at some point, you might as well just be like, it's okay. Okay, so we got that. Chair legs are a bit thin. Not really. I mean, if you have a nice solid piece of iron like that, it's not thin at all. Thinking about starting YouTube, any thoughts? Work hard at it. That's my only thought. So if you really want to do it, you know, it's a time investment. So just and would anyone watch? Just make videos every day and you'll find out, man. Thanks, Manic Master. Looking forward to 1.3. I think billboards are going to be a game changer. I don't know. I actually haven't even watched the video yet for everything that they're going to be adding in 1.3. So I don't really have any major thoughts on it at this time. Kind of a shame, but just how it turned out, it seems. I was just busy. Let's see, what is this? I think this is gonna line up better if I keep those square. I sound like David Spade. I don't know what he sounds like off the top of my head, but thank you. I think. Like, you'll find that I'm terrible with names and things. Yeah, the walls are a bit empty. We'll see about taking a look at that in a moment. But I do think the video screens will be nice, especially for dark rides. Things where you need to display without having to use like a green screen type edit. Love your work. Wish you had the same enthusiasm. It really helps to have a YouTube channel with that, just because you guys kind of support me and all the support you guys like kind of pour out for my builds and the fact that you enjoy my content so much really kind of brightens up my day. Normally I'm a pretty flat, even keel kind of person. Maybe an animals park, like a little petting zoo area, maybe. That sounds kind of neat. Oh, good morning, Commander Real War. How are you? Oh, we seem to run into each other outside this stream. Thanks, Ashton. Have a good Sunday, man. Okay. For those wondering what this back section is, this is technically supposed to be the kitchen area. Sadly, since, you know, guests are going to be walking back here, we had to kind of leave it open. That's what I wanted it to be. Hello, Bannis777, how are you? Is the restaurant even wheelchair accessible? It will be once I add an elevator to this building. In theory, yes, it will be. What keyboard do I have? I have a Hermes P1 RGB keyboard. Mechanical. I think the elevator entrance will be right here. So people with wheelchair can get in here. I just need to build it. This also should, in theory, connect to this shop as well. So they'll have to go in through just a memento, get into the elevator. It will go into this section, and then you can take that elevator also up to the top floor here. It's going to be a little bit like a Wonkavator in the sense that it's not really going to make sense, but, you know, hopefully people won't look into it too much. Starting OBS, wish you luck. Good luck, sir. What type of mic do I have? I have a Blue Yeti. Just a simple gaming mic. My girlfriend bought it for me a year and a half ago, I think. Could you display it as a free buffet? Don't know. Oh, are you talking about this? The kitchen, maybe? Maybe. It's a little tight, I think, for that detail. It would be cool to do a buffet kind of thing. Disney World has those a lot in the hotels and things. Let's continue these beams through real quick. Actually, let's just select them all. That'll be quicker. And bump all the way down. And one more, I think. Is that going to interfere in here? Yes, it will, but I can just move that out. This is the problem about doing interiors right next to each other. You're going to have to really watch how they interact with each other. You can't do too much part clipping because of it. Am I planning to make a hotel? Maybe eventually. But for now, we're going to be focusing on the park. So if I had a hotel, the hotel would either go in this big plot of land right here. It could also potentially go over here in that big plot of land. I guess it could also, in theory, go here. There's spots for it. Could go here, not here. Yeah, no, it's pretty much just like, hey, if you like it, subscribe, guys. It's that would be a cool thing to do. Go ahead. I'll go ahead and bug you for the next 10 minutes. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Uthris. Thank you. Did you know you can change the interface color very easily? Yeah, I think it's in the settings. It's pretty much right in the interface. Yes, right here. Yeah, so you can change your interface color to whatever suits your fancy. I prefer the default. Needs a power plant for the park. We need a power plant for the whole town. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's no town nearby providing power or resources or people. We're on an island. I don't know. Oh wait, nope, we're not on a complete island. There's a little connection right over there. How did I come up with the name Uthris? Uthris is my name, my gaming handle from World of Warcraft. Uthris, basically think Uther, the paladin, because back when I started WoW in vanilla, I was unoriginal and decided to make Uthris the son of Uther. So that is what I did there. Maybe an airport? Maybe. Some sort of dirt strip. Need a nuclear power plant? I don't know if people want to go to a theme park with a nuclear power plant nearby. Though you could have a theme bride meltdown. That'd be kind of cool. My real name? My name is Alex. That is my name. Alright, let's get these in here. Windmills? Yeah, since you mentioned windmills is going to be the weenie that's kind of going to be here. Once we build this hill up and put the coaster on it, we're going to have a nice kind of, nice big windmill, I think. Every time someone asks why your name is Uthris, I just whisper myself, here we go again, because it happens every stream. Yes. It kind of does. But, I mean, it's a common question. It's very interesting. A lot of people have really good backstory reasons for their names. And a lot of people also have very plain reasons for their names. It's just one of those interesting things. let's, Since this is a little bit more modern-esque. Yes, this floor has the roof texture. It's a different tile here. It's mainly separating from the back area to the front area. I just like the fact that, I mean, it's a flat roof texture. It looks pretty neat. I like it. Little small round tiles. Look pretty cool. Am I looking forward to the update on Tuesday? Anything they add to Planet Coaster, I look forward to. Let's see, what's this look like? Hello, Jamie Sutton. Welcome to the stream. Slightly running out of ideas here for this back area. I have no real reference point for what this should look like. Bit of a problem. Can you do a showcase of the new update? I could. It's kind of an easy way to get views if you think about it. Make a lineup place, like a little queue. Okay. Might be neat to do. You're going on a holiday. Won't be back for the update? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we did. Yeah, okay. I mean, technically, really, it could be this simple, if you think about it. Like, it doesn't have to be more than this. Sometimes simple is just better, but it's up to you guys. I don't know if I have small enough pieces to do a tape kind of queue line. But if this works, we might leave it like that. It's up to you. What do you think? Or I can use ropes, I guess. We have that. Alright, well, we'll try ropes. Actually, no, I'm not going to use ropes. I'm going to try something else. Everyone uses ropes. We're going to be independent a little bit here. So we need, the queue to kind of end away. How are people going to line up? Hold on, 1 second. I need to see people here. So we need to open the park real quick. Okay. I know it's a mistake to open the park. I think I put a... No, I didn't. Okay. Close, open. We're gonna put a limit on the park. Only 2,000 people. We'll see how that works. While we wait for people to roll in, though, we're kind of switching gears a little bit. Since I wanted to work on both of these as well. This is the balloon shop across. What's FPS? Well, it's either first-person shooter or frames per second. If you're asking what my current FPS is, it's 60. I kind of like this brick upper thing. So we'll just thicken it up a little bit and have this go all the way across. My favorite thing about Planet Coaster, it is the absolute most creative game on the market right now. You're gonna shoot? Alright, man. You have a good rest. Well deserved. But my favorite thing, as I said, most creative game out there. So you can make anything in this game. May not be functional, but it doesn't have to be. It's the parking lot potential, yeah. You know, if you can make your own parking lot, there you go. Make vending machine somewhere? That might be pretty cool to do. That's a nice little street detail you can have. Yeah, it's a parking area still. You know, this whole parking lot over here. It's still not even done. A lot of detail needs to go into this. A lot of blending of the road and the parking lot, some shrubs, some tall grass areas, things like that. Can I play Life is Feudal? The Forest Village one or the MMO version? Is there any word if the update Train Rusher is going to break save games? That was mentioned on Frontier Dev Stream, but I only saw it last night. I have no idea. If it breaks my save, I'll be very upset. It's almost worth not upgrading if that's the case. But I wouldn't expect it to break it. What am I building, dude? Oh, I'm building a giant theme park. That's what we're doing. If you guys are new to my channel, or if you're just stopping by, we are building Alpine Odyssey. This is going to be my very large and only fully rendered out theme park that I plan on ever making. It is going to go across many themes. We are working on the European, kind of Northern European area right now. All of the buildings are going to be enterable. Besides that, it's going to have a fully working parking lot. Well, not working, but a fully fleshed out parking lot. Backstage areas, things like that. Can you shout out my brother Scott, who's a big fan of your videos? He's currently watching the stream with you. Well, hello, Scott. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It will too, though it allows the snow, red rocks, and grass all in one map. I really hope so. They needed to do that since the beginning. Having multiple biomes as a base, kind of just a decoration in the background, is great. But the fact that they were kind of split from the get-go was also a little annoying. So I'm glad they're doing that. Will I be recreating London? No. Go see Rudy Renkamel for that one. He made a park inside, I think, London. Looks like a good game. It looks like an interesting game. I think I would prefer Banish with mods over that in its current state. The Mega Mod Pack, in my opinion, just adds so much. That's hard to kind of beat in that sense. Let's, we can add some windows here because this is technically outside still. Yeah, eventually the bus stop underground station will turn into a proper metro. Thanks, Jules Pratt. I'm glad you like it. I need to copy these out here so we're not looking at emptiness. And Z fighting my best friend. Every day with you. How much does Planet Coaster cost? I believe it's on sale right now. In fact, I'll bring it up. Let's see. Let's go to Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster on Steam is on sale for $30 US, 33% off. So you can go buy it now. Thanks, Joel Smith Vlogs. I'm happy you like the content to watch so long. Alright, let's, what is this? The smooth concrete? What color is this? It's that color there. Just copy that over. There we go. I was surprised. This interior is actually very clean looking. This one is a mess. We'll have to figure out how to change that to make that work. How to find the inspiration for the different buildings you create. I learned a lot from your tutorials, so thanks for doing those. Google. Google is a big thing. Like, for example, this building here is really a building that exists. Let's see if I can't find it. Northern European architecture. Hold on. I can find it, I believe. Now, it's not 100% an exact copy. Doing that would be a little annoying. Okay, I can't find it too easily, it seems. But for example, the row homes, I think this stuff was like my main inspiration for the row homes kind of stuff here. So you know, you just go to Google, you find images, try and recreate it, change some things if you want to make it easier for yourself. What about theming this balloon shop like an old clockwork shop? That'd be kind of cool. Kind of fits the interesting shape of the building a little bit. It's kind of eccentric kind of thing. Look at Windsor in the UK. You might like the buildings. I'll take a look. Like an old clock shop. Can I do a London flat? The London flat would work. But really this, if you think about it, this brick and wood building here is essentially a London flat. The only difference is it would be all brickwork. But it has the elements of one. It's just more wood timber frames to make it look, say, a little bit more from Denmark or Germany or maybe even Sweden type of things. Could you make a farmhouse of some sort later that has some type of coasters or ride with no collision that goes through it? Possible. Will you create a flagship building like castles and Disneyland parks? Yes. The main weenie. Now each section will have its own weenie to look at. I know if Silverett was here, I wish he was here to just say weenie. The main one though, it will be in the lake. So this will be the main location of the main large structure. And the path will go kind of around the lake here and across, so it's kind of always in view. This main entrance is just kind of the only section that's a little bit going to be segmented from the rest of it. But we need this to get into the main sight line. Like for example, this pathway here, this is technically going to be one of the best views of the whole park because you're going to see all the themes almost all at once. At least that's the plan for now. We'll see how long that plan holds together. Last week you promised to look at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for ride inspiration, and promises should never be broken. Also, you promised to fight me, so where and when? Well, go ahead if you want. I'll meet you outside in 2 hours after the stream. So if you're not there, then I assume that you didn't want to fight me. Hey, buddy, style man friend. I have a question. Did you make the pink umbrellas, and have you put them on the workshop? I did make these, but they're not on the workshop yet. No, I should do a Legend of Zedu build. I'm assuming you're talking Legend of Zelda. I made the Temple of Time from that. Already made it. We did one. Takes more than 2 hours to get from the UK to USA. Well, looks like you don't want to fight then. I accepted your challenge. It's up to you to show up. Fight in the sea? Yes, he'll get in his battleship. I'll get in mine. We'll meet in the ocean. And we'll duke it out. Do you always use free camera mode? Yes. To me, this is the most comfortable way to get around. Like, there's no real downside of this. Orbit cam, for me, is just weird. I don't like this. It's not really intuitive for me. I prefer just free cam. Fight with your minds? Well, I think I'll lose that one. The center of your park, can it be a giant man holding the islands with the statue? So you're talking maybe a little bit like, if you think about it, what is that called? It's one of those 7 wonders. Why am I blanking on this? Yeah, the Colossus at Rhodes. I think that's kind of what you're looking for. Colossus at Rhodes. I mean, if you think about it, that would be kind of cool. Have this really impressive statue. But to do that with, like, a Planet Coaster would be pretty hard to do. You should recreate the Epcot sphere for the center. I don't want to do any direct recreations of things that are in other parks. I'm getting away from building. I need to keep building, but you guys keep me entertained with questions and answers. Okay, so you want some wall decorations in here, so we'll switch to that real quick. What about a gym? Like a workout gym? I don't know. Doesn't really fit, I don't think. So we'll do this and this. Oh, and I needed to do that ticket queue. Wait, I opened the park, but no one's here. Oh, I didn't unpause it. That's why. I was very confused. Hello, Tom Bohr. I'm well. How are you? Are you going to have a mountain in the park, hence the name Alpine? Yeah, we'll have to slowly work the mountain into it. Let's put here at least an elk head. Well, we don't really have one of those. I can put a dragon head. That's about all I got here. That's about all I can do in terms of head ornamentation. What if you build a monument in real life and each of them, like Washington Monument, Big Ben, Eiffel Tower? I'm not sure about that. Wonder if they add weather? It'd be cool. I kind of wish people had umbrellas. Always liked umbrellas as an idea. Let's see, let's change this a little bit. First off, let's get rid of the stars, because they're a little lame. Do something like that. Can I put anything into that? Little coat of arms thing, maybe, would be cool. It's tough to find things that look like paintings in this game. There's not really many options for that. Like, their interior decorations that they have for the game are very limited. In fact, they don't have really anything. Need to add a few of these, though. Thanks, Tom Bohr. I'm glad you like the interiors. Then every painting you could place in? Hold on. Wait for the summer update, then every paint... Oh, yeah, because of the billboards? I hope they have small enough billboards. That's really the only thing that I'm a little concerned about. They don't really have too many small pieces to work with to begin with. Yeah, but how small is I guess my more question. Okay, I think that works. Ooh, nice and bright in there. I love that. It looks so cool. They have little TV-sized billboards and big movie screen ones. Okay. Can you put this park in your art portfolio? Maybe. I mean, in theory, yes. Be nice to have a shrink option. The problem with that is the polys would still stay the same. Sorry, I'm looking for something to copy. Okay, there we go. Still no people. They're on their way. We have 2 guests right now. .30 p.m. there. Percent 30 p.m. UK. Hey, repairman, we're not open yet. Yeah. Hi, the tourists have put my very first video up. What advice can you give me? Upload every day. Every day. Upload something. Until you find what your audience is looking for. Okay, I bet everyone that's coming into the park right now is going straight for hot cross buns. No, they're not. Where are y'all going? We have some first people coming in. You guys going in there? No? You don't want to go into my decorative building? Oh, one guy did. Oh, he's on the run. He's making it. And straight in. Okay, so that's about there. I'm just kind of trying to visualize where the line, so they'll go in straight, and how does he leave? Because I want to leave space so they don't clip through too much. And he steps about halfway. No, he goes straight over to the water. I did not expect that. So we got some pizza and water. Alright. And clips right through that bush. And clips right through that wall and table. Story of my life right here, guys. Guess I need to add some trash cans or something. Just to assist with the part clipping a little bit. Oh no, don't go that way. You don't need to go that way. Dang it. Okay, so there, and then, the trick we used before is putting these kind of inside the tables so they kind of avoid them. So we might have to do that again. I shouldn't clip through that one. Or this one, really. There's not really a whole lot of paths through there. That one, maybe. It's tough kind of directing your people to go the right ways. I think that'll work. That'll kind of make them loop around a little bit more. Come here and instantly trash cans. It's a sign. Yep, everything's just downhill from here. People don't want pizza, apparently. That's fine. Yeah, good. They're not clipping anymore. They're kind of avoiding things. That's it. Keep avoiding. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Good sign. Now we can go ahead and build our queue. That's what I wanted to do a while ago. Yeah, really, the pathing feature in general needs a lot of work, in my opinion. Like, they don't really behave correctly. Put signs on top of the shops? Maybe. Ooh, a wall. I'm gonna go through it. Yeah, that's essentially what they do. Let's get this centered a little bit more, and then this right there. What's my opinion of Roller Coaster Tycoon World? It's not good. That's basically my opinion of it. If you just left click off to the side somewhere, it's gonna place it. So if I left click like just here, it would just place it just fine. Let's see. Dig through walls because Planet Coaster is a park made for ghosts of everyone who died, and oh my goodness. When is the next City Skylines video coming out? Next week. Man, people really don't like the pizza. They get there and they're just like, nah. Okay, we're getting a little busy now. We have 700 people in the park right now. And here they all come. They're pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna have to shut it down again probably. How's hot cross buns? Not overly crowded yet. Drop the prices so they buy the food? I mean, it's the default price. They should really buy it. Quick, close the park. Yeah. Before it's too late, let's just yeah, I really like how people kind of come out here. They work their way into the gate. You need a Starbucks? Well, I mean, we have a coffee shop. This is what the little shop over here is. So they have coffee and donuts. And plenty of little seating. They also get to seat in the plaza, and that plaza here with the scones. No one likes the scones. They avoid it like the plague. I don't know why you guys like scones so much, but these guys don't. And it's starting again. Okay, we're gonna shut the park down. You may all leave. Off you go. Hello, just noticed the stream on my front page. How long did it take to build this? Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough question. I've lost many hours building this. I've been working on it for months. Do you have plans to ever return to my Elite Dangerous Park? Maybe. If I were inspired to work on it again, yes. But until then, I can't say when. Okay, so I think this is basically done. Maybe a couple more wall decorations, and then we can move on to something a little bit different. So. Maybe make it look a little TGI Fridays in a sense. Just a lot of kind of stuff on the walls. Would be kind of cool. Smoothie sign. Need a little bathroom sign probably. Like the water feature next to the stairs? Yeah, me too. I think that was a suggestion. You guys always suggest some cool stuff. Pizza pen, here we go. Pip shot water sign. Please don't advertise your channel here. I don't do that to you guys. It's not really a courteous thing to do. Have a building on fire? Ugh. Hello, name with fan that I can't read very well, but welcome to the stream. I guess something like that would be okay. I like the... Okay, what else can I add in here for some details? Wait, it's scones? Why is it scones? There's an E. I am severely confused now. Add a clock, I guess, on the wall. What else? What else can we get in here a little bit? Giant shark? Should we have a giant shark, you think? There you go. Perfect. 10 out of... What's your definition of scone? I don't have a definition of one. I still don't quite fully understand what a scone is. Just sounds like a biscuit to me. A biscuit cake. Special effects, don't need any of those. Cameras, don't really need any of those. Props. What do we got in here? Maybe that's enough for this restaurant? I'm thinking so. We're pretty much winding this one down. Really, we can just put things on the wall. This is the time-consuming part, where you can kind of get lost for days. Like, there's so many things in this game that I've just not used ever, that I don't even know what's there to use for a lot of this stuff. It's like a cake with fruity, mainly raisins in it, nice with cream cheese and jam. I think I need a clock on this. Like, could I get rid of that window and put a clock here? Would this look cooler, you think? I think so. And if that's supposed to be kind of an eccentric clock shop. That'd be a good thing to do. Yes, I'm gonna go with the clock workshop idea. I think it's a unique, interesting idea. So we'll probably do that. So let's get started on this, I suppose. So we'll build some sort of workbench for the guy in here. I think that would be a good spot to start. I'll just rotate this around. Then flip it 90 degrees, something like that. Build a Lego store? That'd be kind of neat too. And we have plenty of options left that to think about. So any idea I might not get to might get touched upon. Do I like tea? No. Tea to me is the worst drink ever invented. Tastes terrible. Okay, so I'm just filling this corner a little bit. Plenty of rooms for other shops. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a shop of some kind. This up here has 2 restaurants kind of stuff in there. Is there gonna be a train station? Yes, there will be a train station. Each zone will have its own little train station. How are the controls for the game? Just fine. Pretty intuitive. I think the thicker beam might make more sense here. Do I play Overwatch? Nope, never played it, not even once. Wasn't really a game I was looking forward to. Your screen is loading, but still, so you can't say anything? I can read it just fine there. Build a Chick-fil-A? I do like some Chick-fil-A. And you can't hear me. Well, since you can't hear me, I guess you can't hear me say refresh the page. That might work. Roller Coaster Tycoon World is 10 times better than Planet Coaster. Yes, it is 10 times better in the category of crappiness. So, congratulations. You are somewhat accurate. How long have I been playing Planet Coaster for? Today, since 11:30, but all time, I have been playing since Alpha 1. Game is in fast speed? Yes, it is. In fact, I'm going to pause it. I don't want to listen to the ads the whole time. There we go. So there is that. And then I guess we can get some shells type of things on the wall too. That would be nice to do. You like our farming? Are you talking about farming sim? I'm gonna have many different themed areas, probably 4 to 5 different themes. That's probably what we're gonna have to settle on. Okay, so we got all that kind of placed out there. Is Roller Coaster Tycoon World even out? I think it's out now. Let's possibly do this. Build a little foot ladder for the guy. I picture like an old kind of worker in here. So we'll do that, and then... Okay, how am I gonna top this off? I think this will work. Are you hyped for the fireworks? I'm not much of a hype person, so it's a little tough to say, but I think it'll be a neat thing when they add it. Could you do a scene where you do train lines, like a train crash or a train robbery? If I do a western section, that is definitely something I want to do. Let's angle this a little bit, tuck it into the corner so it looks a little bit cooler. Why can't I select this? I don't know. Come on. Step ladders usually have a little handhold. Okay, I can do that. Hold on. That's easy enough. I'm looking for candy. So if I do this, sink it down a little bit. And then just color it all one color. I'm thinking maybe a gray. That might look better. Let's see. There we go. Now we have something to grab onto to take that quick little step up there. Let's see about, I need some clocks. Clocks. I don't know why I added an S. Okay, not gonna find it there. Apparently, it's in here. Clock. So that there. Really like big clock would be cool too. Like maybe he's still working on this clock, so we might build a stand for this. Would be interesting. So we'll do that. The clock back here. We'll sink it so it looks like it's just hanging there. Can I fit this in here anywhere? Nope, too big. Okay, let's try for some gears, because that's what you would expect to see as well. Have an 18 plus only and children only place. Yes, I do plan on having a few things like that. All of these need to be triggered so they don't click or anything like that. Or spin too much. A strip club? That would be pretty funny. This is like some type of stand for this. A little bit. Let's see here. Let's just do that. When you do a Western theme in the park, you could do the steam train car from the Back of the Future. That'd be kind of neat. How much time is in the park already? Amazing job. Well, thank you, Kevin. We have spent a decent amount of time. It is year 63 in the save, and we still don't even have one ride. So if that's any inclination on how it's going. A shirt shop? A shirt shop would be cool. Yes, finding a reference image for the strip club. Excited for that one. Got that. How many rides are there going to be? Pretty much all of them by the time we're done. Iron. Let's see, metal. Nope. What ride do I plan on making first? I'm not sure yet still. I'm thinking the wild blue would be good. Build an Asian McDonald's? I don't know if I can make something that awesome. And dark rides? Yeah, there'll probably be a dark ride. Probably just one. Dark rides are a pain. Some of the smaller cylinders, just geo shapes, could be parts or canes on the shelves, yeah. But the first ride I'm thinking is probably going to be the wild blue. Because it's apparently a very European ride. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Where the heck? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this is probably going to be the first ride. And it'll probably go right there. Yeah, it's either going to go there or here. Not quite sure. Middle of the park have an observation tower? Maybe. It could also be a drop ride. I know a lot of people want one of these, but they're so big. Like, they're the biggest freaking rides. Like look at this. Like, that is just huge. It's so hard to try and plan out a theme around these things. So we'll see. We'll have to see. Am I going to theme the ride? Yes. Have a dry off room next to a water ride. Good call. I'll keep that in mind. All right, let's add some lanterns. These ones will be different though. Have a ride under a mountain? Possible. We could have some type of mine coaster. Would be cool to do. So we'll do this, and we might even... This feels like a workshop type of light you might see, or decoration, possible. Will there be a lake? Yes, there's going to be a giant lake. Hello, Joel. How are you? Welcome to the stream again, my friend. Have I been to Kings Island? I don't remember. Maybe. I haven't been to a theme park in forever. I'm still planning out my trip to Busch Gardens here this year. You should build the tall dapper ride inside a tall tower or spire. Yeah. Dropper. I don't know why I said dapper. I think maybe because I'm in a workshop. What about a custom built crazy golf course? Like a mini golf course? Maybe. I might as well just copy Quality Beach at this point. Tell you what, we're at 1 o'clock right now. We only have an hour or two left in the stream. So we're gonna take a little break from interiors. This is currently the restaurant. I think it turned out fairly well. Thank you guys so much for your input on that. Add a chest, for example, to end the workshop look. Okay, I can do that real quick. Let's see, is it in here? Chest, nope. It's it's going to be in the scenery tab. 6 o'clock in England? That's cool. There's not really many chests. Let's see, crate? Maybe luggage? Luggage. And crate. Some boxes on the walls and stuff would be cool. This is where he keeps those small parts and things. And of course, everything is too big, just like Planet Coaster would. This, I guess, I can just kind of stick down here. Does that clip through too much? Nah, not really. Every Clockmaster needs dynamite. Oh yeah, no. Just full of black powder in this shop. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, Brady. Like a mountain with some cabins and things overlooking the park. Should make a dark ride like an indoor launch coaster. Possible. I don't want to make a dark ride coaster. I'm not good at coasters to begin with, so... Still not quite there in the detail here, but we'll continue work on that here a bit later. But for now, what we're going to be doing is switching gears a little bit and working on a new vehicle for the parking lot, because the parking lot is the main attraction to the park. And we're going to be making a Jeep. What kind of Jeep should I make here? So, Jeep. Images. I don't want an extended one. I'm thinking just a two-door Jeep, because those are more classic than anything. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Well, those are more like SUVs. Like these, if you take a look at the Jeep in general, like, I don't think this is a Jeep to me, or a Land Rover. Like, to me, this is a Jeep. So I'm thinking something like this, to be honest. Just a nice Wrangler. Could look pretty cool. And plus it's open, so it's not going to have that top on it. And we can make it look like the top is either folded off, and it won't have doors. So that'll be cool too. Here's a yellow one. Yeah, I think this is what we'll go for. Something like this. Build a school bus? You guys in your school bus. Go play Roblox? Nope, not interested in that game whatsoever. Jeep from Jurassic Park? I mean, I could make Jurassic Park. Okay, so what would be best for the Jeep? Really, I think the truck might be the best base for the Jeep. A groundsman van? Well, we have a gardener van. I don't know what you mean by groundsman. Oh, trust me, by the time we take this thing apart, it's basically going to be a new vehicle. So, what we'll do is we're going to plop off the top of this. But the reason I use already pre-made vehicles as our base is because it allows me to keep the scale of all the vehicles roughly the same. So it's really assisting in that aspect of things. So here, I'm really worried about making sure this windshield is relatively in proportion of everything else. In fact, it needs to be a little bit more vertical on a Jeep than what we even have now. so we'll do that. I need to adjust this to match. Delete that side. World access this over. Angle it. Something like that. Bigger tires as well. Yes, we'll need some bigger tires. No clue what to use for that, but we'll get there. Put a prop emoji car. Now the hard part for sure is going to be the fact that Jeeps you're going to be looking into. So it's going to be very similar to this cart, right? So we can't have too many things blocking the seat. The doors need to be open, so it's going to be pretty hard to do that with our parts that we have. But I think we can do it, as long as I am smart with our part placement. Something like this. Copy this. Push it back through so we have the windshield going all the way through the front there. Can you download this later? Maybe I'll update the actual vehicle workshop item. I haven't done that in a little bit. It'd be a good thing to do. Alright, we don't need these side panels. This, get rid of that for now. Alright, this nose is not sloped correctly, so we'll have to pop that off as well. So the Jeep has a different angled engine kind of section here. Definitely shorter. Push bar, maybe? I don't know what a push bar is, guys. I don't own a Jeep. Okay, so we get that. We can put the headlights and grille a little bit forward to really shrink that down. Even with this. There. Build a NASA Saturn V. Maybe. Okay, so we will then grab this. Okay, so just 15 degrees, rotate this. I don't know why it was like that. Alright, there we go. Here is here's the new angle of the front end. Just like that. Look at the image for the push bar. What's the push bar? Point me to the push bar. Is it the upper bar up here? Is it essentially the front bumper? Is it this? What, a snorkel on the side like a Land Rover? Well, I mean, I know what a snorkel exhaust or intake is. Since when did I play Planet Coaster? I've been playing since Alpha 1. So what is the thing in front with the extra lights? So this up here or this? The bumper is behind it. So it's this actual thing right here. Okay. Thank you guys for your information. You see, you just learn things when you live stream. Alright, so we'll inset the lights. Actually, these lights are usually at the top corner, so we'll bump them up just like that. Cool. And inset them a little bit more. Need to build a roll cage on it? Yeah, we'll get to the roll cage. Can I put a link up? Technically, yes. You may do so. Go for it. Let's do this. Hey guys, another chill stream. Yep, it's all about that chill stream. So this needs to go there. Doesn't work? Well, I must have it turned off then. When comes the next Alpine Odyssey part? Probably around Tuesday. Tuesday to Wednesday. That's about the same time frame for City Skylines as well. Is there a height limit to the map? Yes, there is. It's about, hold on, I can show you guys the height limit real quick. It's actually really easy to do. So this, okay, let's go up here, all the way until you can't place it. Yep, that. This is the height limit to the map. So, right up there. You just subbed? Well, thank you for the support, Callum Burfield. You're pretty cool. Excited for the new update? Yeah, I think so. You sent me a message. I can't really look at it right now. Give me a minute, maybe I'll see if I can minimize. Mud guards. Why would I need mud guards? The point of having a Jeep is to get covered in mud. Why would I need to guard against that? No, no, no. No mud guards. Anything in the new update you've been waiting forward to use in your park? To be honest, I haven't even had a chance to look at everything they're adding. Okay, so let's do this guard thing. You guys want. I don't know what to even make it out of. I can't dye these, kind of a shame. Anyone know any good parts to make this thing out of? Hello, Hawaiian Punch Show. How are you? Well. But a skyscraper to the top of the map? Nope. Wouldn't really fit. If I was building a city map, maybe. Do I have a Discord group? Nope. Okay, let's try this as the base a little bit. Do something like that. And then we need the upper part, and then two little headlights. I don't even know how to make those headlights is the problem too. Let's see if I shrink this in like this. Am I looking for a Discord group? Nope. Am I looking to make one? Nope. When will I build a coaster? When we are ready for it. Oh boy. What do I use to make this? Maybe a candy cane? you think? I mean, the candy canes are super versatile. There's not one a good size, though. How many more buildings will be in the main street? Not many more, to be honest. At least in this main street section here. This is too bulky. Get rid of that. You might just use candy canes for all of it, to be honest. Nope. Too big. Story of my life here. Okay. And this needs to just be pitch black. Would probably look better. Okay. Just got here. What am I working on? I'm working on a little Jeep Wrangler that'll be part of the parking lot eventually. Later in the park, build a mad scientist lab and a giant chicken breaking out and destroying the city. This isn't a city, it's a theme park. What movie do you want to see? None. I don't really watch movies. Do you upload your work on the Steam Workshop? I have plenty of stuff on there. You can just search Uthris and you might be able to find something cool that you like. That's actually pretty badass looking. If only the rest of the anchor wasn't here, probably look better. Anchor mobile, yes, the anchor mobile. No, not happy with that. Wonder Woman was a great movie. I was supposed to go see that with my girlfriend here eventually. What to use? You guys tell me to build this front thing, and I have no clue what to make it out of. Boatmobile from SpongeBob? Yeah, nope. You like cars? Watch Jurassic Park. Why? I just get to see the car get destroyed. This is the first time I have seen you stream. How much longer am I going to stream? I'm going to be streaming probably for another hour or so, Generic Gamer. Kind of waiting to see if I can actually make this work. Do you think it's believable just a couple more of the small candy canes turn 90 degrees, the ones you already have? Let's see. So something like this? Question mark? They can stick out a bit, you say. All right. Let's get rid of these real quick. They're kind of making it hard to click on our candy canes. I think the candy canes can only be clicked on from the stem. Because of reasons. And there should be a third. I already have the reference image, man. Like, this is what I'm using as my reference image. Loosely. Is that exact? But I think it'll do. You know, I don't like these ones here. It's not a Jeep Wrangler? Ah, guess not. Speaking of a Jeep owner, that's close enough. You know, you guys saying close enough. It needs to be perfect. Bye, Noah. Thanks for stopping by, man. Nah, all Jeeps look the same. Pretty much. I'm not making a Jeep Wrangler. What is this? Yeah, this is the Jeep Wrangler. And it doesn't even have that front guard you guys are wanting me to build. See? Look. It doesn't have it. Like, really? What is the difference between these two Jeeps? In essence, what is the difference? Explain to me. Because, to me... Oh, look. The grille is the same. They both have 4 wheels. They have headlights that are pretty much in the exact same spot. You can take off that door, you can take off this door. It has a roll frame, a removable top. There's really not much difference in essence. The difference is in the minor details. I prefer the yellow one. I just prefer the yellow one. To me, this is a more interesting Jeep. As I completely crash all my windows. Thank you for that, game. There we go. You can go back now. 1992 is the best. Just build years. I don't know. You guys are getting too specific. Like, I built a generic van, a generic Beaverwood thing, a generic 2-door. This is gonna be our Jeep. I got this. I hope. Probably not. So let's get those headlights back on there then. Okay. Can I see the front entrance? This is currently what the park is looking like. For those of you who haven't seen it. Add buffalo horns on the front bumper. Texas. Just go full Texas. I know this is too big, but I wanted to look at it anyways. Though then again, some people do put giant lights on their Jeeps. Did you miss much? Nope, no crazy amount. We worked on interior stuff today. So we have that. I guess I'll... Just doesn't look attached very well. I think here and here will help. Did you already let people in the park? I let a little bit in. Alright, I think that's as much detail as I'm going to go into that shape, I think. Anything more, it's just going to look weird from the rest of the other vehicles in the park. Thanks, Tom Bohr. I'm glad you've liked the stream so far. Okay, so there is that. That's essentially the front. We'll have to kind of think about reworking our wheel now. What do I like doing the most? I'm not sure, to be honest. I worked on so much that kind of all become the same a little bit. Remove you, come on, grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you, undo, swap that out. Alright, we need a new wheel. So we should go full wagon wheel. Is there nothing like smaller than that? I think that'll be a good spoke. I mean, that's the size of our bus. Build a Hummer? Possibly. Let's see, these need to be actually visible. Yes, Planet Coaster right now is half off. If you guys don't have it yet, do pick it up. Down, move it back a little bit. Actually, it is pretty far forward. How often do I use reference images? Pretty often. I would say 70% of the time at least. Okay, now I need to actually add some tires. So. Oh my god, do they actually spell it the weird way? They did. See, I wish there was just a single tire. Can I just get a single tire? Because that would be pretty amazing. Yeah, it's 33%. I misquote. Nope. Okay, let's see. I need something round that actually fits in here that can actually act as our tire. And I need lug nuts back on here. You gotta go get some food? Alright, Mr. Potato, thanks for stopping by, man. There's two different ways to spell tire. There's an American way and the proper English way. Okay, so let's see here. Shots fired? I'm American, so I spell it T-I-R-E. This is a British game though, so I'm kind of stuck spelling it their way. Ooh. I wonder if this would have worked for the grill. Nope, too long. Everything's just too big in this game. Alright, wheel, wheel, wheel. See, this is the thing. I have nothing to make a wheel out of. Let's go into scenery pieces. And just do a art shape. Probably the best solution. Mod creator, this is not a mod though. Yes, they do need to make cars for Planet Coaster. I agree. Bump. 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 Can I start a coaster today? Nope. We're not ready for a coaster yet. I was thinking about Planet Coaster. Are all the props you use in City Skylines included? No. City Skylines and Planet Coaster are different games. New sub? Alright, well thanks for subbing, Jay. You're pretty cool. Alright, let's rotate it like this. And actually bring this down a little bit. On and half, I guess. I'm trying to figure out the scale of this. This thing's pretty weirdly proportioned. I'm not a huge fan yet of it, to be honest. Sometimes you just gotta keep building until it looks right, because giving up's not really an option. Hey there, Let's Cook. How are you? Hello, Parker Stevens. How are you? Gonna watch some TV. Thanks for the great stream. Till next time. Bye. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. If you guys have to go, that's fine. I'm just gonna try and finish up this little vehicle. Front wheels would be a little bit more front forward. Let's see. Is it really that forward heavy, like there? Is there really just no space on these things? I guess so. Okay, we got that. So let's get suspension. No, not there. Or maybe this windshield's too far forward. Drag it back a little bit. What am I trying to build? I'm trying to build a thing. It's a Jeep. Yeah, no, they have a very limited small piece scenery count. Yeah, I think the windshield helped moving that. We're gonna move this back just a hair again. I think, I mean, from a distance, it's kind of looking like it, so it's working. I mean, doesn't that look like a Jeep from a distance? I think so. Let's add some springs and like some suspension and some proper undercarriage though, because this is a vehicle that's so high off the ground. It just looks weird without that under detail. Let's see, what can we do that for? I think these might look like suspension a little bit. snowman pipes? Nah, those are too small. These are about the right size, I think. Okay, kind of drop them in here. Rotate them just a bit. I think having that would work. Yeah, I think that works. Someone wanted the bullhorn. Maybe eventually. The roll cage help with the looks. Yeah, it will once we get all that set up. Tell you what, I might be able to use this as some other effects as well. Just have something down there like that. Alright, Adam Mustafa, thanks for stopping by, man. I know the stream's winding down a little bit. We are kind of moving on to things that are a bit slower paced than normal. It also takes a little bit of effort to think of all this stuff. A Planet Coaster is hard to build custom stuff like Mario Kart Go-Kart. Yeah, no, it's... Planet Coaster does not support this stuff too well. But it also, you know, it's not really designed to support this stuff a whole lot. What am I building cars for? Well, they're cool. But also we have a full parking lot. So cars have been a very important part of the park so far. And yeah, without cars, people can't park. Very true observation. Anyways, this is the parking lot. So this is why we need a whole bunch of cars. So we need to fill up this parking lot a good bit, and variety is very key for such a big open spot. So things like that. This is our other cars that we've made so far. We have made a van of some kind. We have made a station wagon. We have made a two-door coupe. We have our buses. We have a Tacoma Toyota pickup truck, some maintenance vehicles, a box truck for delivery and backstage areas. It will kill the performance for people with normal computers, yes. I'm still getting 60 FPS though, so I'm fine. Besides that, we have our ticket booth for parking over here. That kind of leads into the area. We have a back road kind of bus route that takes people to the actual park entrance, which is over here. And then you can take a look. My computer specs are in the About section on my YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. It is a pretty high-end PC. I don't know about these mud guards here, though. I don't think it's really adding anything. I had a GTX 750 when I first started playing Planet Coaster. You'd probably get about 15 FPS if you loaded this perk up with that. Oh boy, I have to kind of surgically insert my camera here. Oh, come on. I just need to click that. Thank you. I don't know. I don't think that those flaps are necessary. It's literally not going to add anything. You're not gonna open up my park? Crashes multiple times a day. Well, it might not be your graphics card, it might be something else. Does Planet Coaster support SLI? I'm not sure. I don't have SLI. So... Donut tires? Donuts are too big, I think. Oh, it is your GPU? Sorry to hear that. Scoot this forward a little bit. There we go. Copy this to the other side. It should be there. I have a GTX 1080. That's what I have. So at least I believe I updated it to show my GPU. Okay, so we get that stuff. Let's straighten this out. Build a police car? We do need one. Right now we just have a security golf cart more so than anything. Which you can't really tell unless it's nighttime because otherwise the lights are too dark. But you can see we have a little security golf cart. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, no, Planet Coaster is super, well, not super, but pretty well supported at this point. They've been really good at optimizing it, so they are, you know, getting better. I'm glad to hear your laptop can run it, though. Okay, so we have that. Let's quickly copy our wheels pretty much straight back to here. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Seems like the CPU plays a big part in this game too. Yes, CPU, RAM, and processing speed is of course super important. When you have a lot of information being stored where like the blocks are and the orientation and things like that, that's very RAM intensive. So like that's why I have 64 gigs of RAM. Any creative game kind of has that RAM requirement in there. I mean, it's definitely not using 64 gigs. Like City Skylines uses a lot of power to run. That's the main reason I upgraded to 64. But really, 16 to 32 would definitely be plenty for this game. Too bad the game is limited by 1 core speed for draw calls. See, I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to, you know, those type of things. So you probably know more than I do in terms of those kind of tech questions. So I'll just have to kind of take that at face value. How's everyone doing lately? Yeah, how is everyone doing? Sunday is a great day for streams. Relaxing. Hello, Sonic325. How are you, man? Happy you were able to make it to the stream this week. I think a box back in really is just going to make the most sense here. What'd you miss? Not much. We're just trying to finish up the generic shape of our Jeep here. Let's see. Yeah, good luck on your exam tomorrow. Exams are pretty rough. I'm good, just finished baking 12 pizzas. Well, where's mine? Can you go ahead and bake a 13th for me? That would be great. Thanks, guy. See, I wish I could get the bar here. Alright, let's think about seating a little bit. See, this is actually one of the more complicated vehicles that we've made, just due to it being an open top. Having to see the interior makes this pretty difficult. But I'm glad it's looking good. How long will I be streaming? The streams generally last for as long as I'm not too hungry. And then 2, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming for. Let's get some of this roll cage in. Let's see, let's do this, and then about a 15-degree slope at the back side. Just like that, and here we'll drop this pretty much to there, I think. Jeep looks like a military Jeep? Yeah. Maybe. I'm not great at vehicle design, I don't think. Thanks, Tom. Okay, so the cross member is actually usually just back here. There isn't one in the very back. That's odd. Alright. And we'll need one here at the front. Just like that. And we will space this out. Like so. Amazing job, 10 out of 10. Well, thanks. It's looking good. What's my dream car? A 1960... It's like between 67 and 69 Firebird. This is my dream car. Yeah, no, I was really worried about this roll cage, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to turn out great at all. Let's have a little bit of a foot thing. Have you ever tried making a plane? Nope. Oh, we need to, of course. Hold on, let me just break this real quick. You know what every good Jeep needs, a spare wheel on the back. Bump it out just a little bit. All right, and some tail lights. Go. And I'll actually color this red. You guys have been on me about forgetting that. Alright, there we go. Get that in there. Unhighlight you. Recenter the wheel a little bit. Grab our white bumper like thing. Can comment links? No, I don't believe so. I think I have that turned off. You lost the whole stream. That's not good. And my cars on the workshop? Yes, there is a version of them on the workshop. You should be able to find them. Planet Coaster gives me a designer job? No. I doubt it. I've talked to Sam Denny though. He's a real cool dude. Okay, let's drag this down here. Am I building a Jeep? Yep. That I am. Just makes me want to play some spin tires though. By the way, I am thinking about possibly playing some multiplayer games with you guys. If you have anything that you might want to see and play, do let me know. Really want to see what I did, what was done today. Once I finish this, I'll go back over and show you guys kind of what we finished up a little bit today. But I'm kind of on a roll here, so I don't want to stop just yet. So a little bit of a trunk space I think is required. GTA 5 multiplayer? How many episodes are there of this park? There are at the moment how many episodes are we on? I'm not making a Wrangler, apparently. I'm making something slightly different. Why do you say Nat instead of not? It's a West Virginia thing, I think, because I just do it subconsciously, I guess. You should do a Rook light bar, then you can use that to light the park up subtly. Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm not playing Roblox. That's not a game that I'm interested in. Like, I was thinking maybe you guys know how much I like Terraformacraft with Minecraft. I could technically host that. Or playing something else like Spin Tires or something like that. I feel like these seats are just too high now. I don't know. I think it's pretty close. Have I played Park Detect? Yeah, I have a little bit. How about Astroneer? Astroneer is only 4-player, but Astroneer would be fun. I think this is done. Arma 3, maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this Jeep? Is this a completed Jeep? How is it compared to everything else? It's pretty big. Yeah. Doorknobs? The doors are off of it. So no door. Doesn't need it. Might need side mirrors, but some Jeeps don't have side mirrors. Needs a tailpipe? Maybe. None of our other cars really have tailpipes though, so it would look weird if it was the only one. Alright, we need color variations. We need 2 colors. We have a red Jeep. What other colors are there for Jeeps to be? Let me know now. Votes using your phones. Let's see. Green, green, black, dark green, white, blue, dark green, yellow, yellow, purple, green. You guys really like green vehicles. How many green vehicles do we have now? 3? Black Jeeps everywhere. Orange, yellow. Yellow would be pretty cool. I have to try and hide this thing a little bit better. It might have to actually just be hidden down like that. Or we have to use a different piece. I think I know what I'll have to do to get that to work. Jurassic Park Jeep. I can't add that much color and detail to them. Black and yellow. Black and yellow. I do like black and yellow. Alright, so we'll do a yellow, red, and how about a really dark blue, almost black? I think that'll work. So let me quickly change what tile I'm using here for the grid so it stays a single item. There we go. That will work. Okay, so we will first make a copy. So this is our red Jeep. Move this to the side, so that's the red one there. Can I add textures? In theory, yes, but it wouldn't match everything else. When I add a whole bunch of textures, it looks a little weird, a little too busy. So we won't be adding textures like that. So this is going to be the yellow Jeep, by the way. I'm going to start yellow. Very kind of classic California Jeep color, in my opinion. No, for real, do I like chickens? I do like chickens. It tastes good, too. My sister has a few chickens. Like a Mustang? Is there a yellow Mustang color? I'm not a big Ford fan, so I don't. Oh no, I accidentally deselected everything. Story of my life. This is why you should color things partly and as you go through. Do a draw my life? See, as an artist, I could do a draw my life. But it might be like I'd be like too caught up in like the details. Like for me to do a draw my life, it would be like a really long process that I probably wouldn't want to do. And my life is kind of boring, to be honest. I've lived a pretty normal life. Build a police car. Maybe. We don't really need one. These guys are more private security. They wouldn't have just a police car, I don't think. Tell you what, for the lights, because I want the lights to stand out, we'll probably have to change the color on them a little bit. Oh no, nope, nope, that needs to be silver. Okay, that looks better. Oh, the parts and how many stuff. Your life is full of color? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I had it. There it is. Alright, now we get to drag this through. Make all that yellow. And the cameras on the entrance, build a Humvee camo. I mean, it's a family park. I don't know many people that just drive their Humvee to a theme park. It seems a little weird to me that they would do that. What's that? That is something showing through. Oh boy, that's cancer in here. The Z fighting is real. Let's get that sorted. And then this. There we go. Are you building based on the gameplay too, or a designed based project? Let's see. I'm building it kind of based on the gameplay a little bit. It follows the rules of the game. I think that's super important to do. So, like, all the people will use the rides and actually like the park, hopefully. So, you know. I think that's our yellow one. Let's color the headlights surrounding. Kind of more of an orange, maybe. Just so they stand out a little bit. Make it a little bit different. Something like that. So this is our yellow Jeep. I like that color. It really stands out, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Hot dog stand, we'll maybe make a hot dog stand. Now dark green, nope. It's actually gonna be a dark blue, purpley color, I think. So the management part of the game, it's a thing you keep in mind, yeah. I mean, I want the park to be profitable in the long run. It's not that hard. Like, the management part of this game is super easy. Like, for example, I can get 5,000 guests into our park just based on the scenery rating of our park right now. So, money's not going to be an issue when I open the park and the whole thing's working and things like that. Like, so, for example, I guess since we're over here, we'll go over kind of what we have so far. Like, all these buildings aren't just fake facades. They are enterable. They have shops in them. You know, people will be going inside. We have coffee shop, donut shop in here. We have a actual Just a Momento shop going on. We have across the street on the interior, you know, we have restrooms. We have a balloon shop. This is like a clock workshop kind of decorating thing going on there. We have upper interiors here. We have a full restaurant. There's Pizza Pin here, Pit Shop Water in here. Also a restroom kind of thing going on. Upstairs, this one's not decorated yet, but you know, we will have a restaurant up here. This one's going to have Gulpy. We're going to have a hot dog squad. This is your hot dog store, guys. This store is going to be something else, not quite sure just yet. Information booths are back here on the back side of the ticket booths, so everything's kind of covered slowly. Build a limo? Nope, not going to build a limo. At least not yet. It might make sense in a backstage area, but not in the general thing. Did Corrales quit Quali Beach? You'll have to ask him, not me. But trust me, it's pretty hard for Planet Coaster to stay motivated in this game, especially when you're doing creative things. So, okay, so we got this. And here. You and you, and not you, and you and you, and you and you. Ruthers, is it too late to add a whip, aerial, and auxiliary lights to the Jeep Bronco? I think so. I don't want to mess with it too much more. I spent, I think, enough time on one vehicle. It took us an hour to make this thing. I mean, we do have some extra lights. We have this, you know, here. Hey guys, guess what I should upload? You should upload nothing. I thought you were going to upload that at 11:30. You're a little late, you know, to upload Quality Beach today. Did it take longer than expected to finish their silverette? Blame your slow internet? It's rough. It's rough being a YouTube pimp. Build a helicopter? I mean, I can, I guess. Yeah, sadly you just kind of missed the design phase of the Jeep a little bit. By the way, on this one I'm going to change the color of the interior, just so it's not blending in too much. So this one we're going to change the seating to, I think, a dark red. Contrast! There we go. And dark red. Boy, it sounds like everyone else needs to get their hands on 50 up and 50 down. You guys are missing out on all the internet speed here. I just love how I have to like destroy my side paneling just to get to my underneath paneling and get in here. Hey everyone, check out my amazing ability to be invisible. Hey! Looks like it failed. Uther's next color, nice Jeep, nice touch, nice park. That's a lot of nice. I think that was a nice comment. Okay, so we got that. Change the color of our headlights again to an off, slightly different color from where we are. So we will do this, and I guess we will go slightly lighter. There we go. Why did I fail? What did I fail at, Micro Joe? Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm being rated now. Alright, let's change the color of that. I think that's the last little bit we needed on that Jeep. And just like that, we have another vehicle joining the ranks for the parking lot. There we go. So, what I'm going to do, real quick, for you guys, is I'm going to upload the updated version of our vehicles. So, let's see here. Planet, Ghoster, Vehicle Pack, Sylvan Uther's Collab 2017, more like Sylvan Uther's Collab never. Let's see, Planet Coaster Vehicle Pack. There we go. What's up about the blue car? Make the wood element silver on the blue car? Maybe. I think you guys might be able to change that if that's something you guys want. So let's see here. It is an other building. It's not really a building, but it's a thing. Sylvan Uthers hate each other. I mean, you know. He builds parks without parking lots, guys. I can't appreciate his lack of realism. Okay, so create the blueprint. Go in here. Upload to the Steam Workshop, and we're gonna replace this one. Planet Coaster Vehicle Pack. Okay, so if you guys want the current amount of vehicles that we have made so far, I have re-updated our pack. So you guys can add the new vehicles. There's actually quite a lot of stuff that wasn't there. So I think the vans, the Jeep, the box truck, the gardening truck variants are now there, and the buses. So you have that. At least Roller Coaster Tycoon World has a parking lot. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're total friend enemies. Build a military vehicle? Maybe eventually. Just as a goof. We'll see. I still want some Easter egg vehicles in there. I want to see what this looks like in the parking garage, though. Like, are these too big? I think that's my concern right now. No? They fit. Look at that. That looks good. Would you consider making a hard top version? I would. I have nothing against that, I don't think. Want to see an emergency area? Maybe eventually when we get there. But until then, we'll just keep working on this. Let's see. I am getting a little hungry, but I feel like I need to keep building some stuff. figure out what though. Tell you what, why don't we want to have some offices here, right? So I need a security office, I need a information office, and a medical office. I think you guys wanted to see in this strip here. So I'll tell you what, let's do a gray box of a building. Let's rough in what this might look like. Something with some color? Possibly. So what I'm gonna do is something that you might see more in strip malls or downtown mall areas, where it's technically gonna be a split building like this. And we'll just rough this in real quick. Like that. And then the entrances are actually going to be on the interior here. And this is actually going to be an access point to the backstage area as well. So we're going to fence this off. And then the backstage access point will be back there. So this is for staff kind of entry into the park, I think. It's what I'll do. So let's choose a path here. Thanks, Ridley. We'll do something like that. Nice and simple. Should make a gate. Yeah, I'll make a gate, I think, as well. There's a Shy Guys summer competition. I don't know what that's for, but happy you're here, though. Let's give this some breathing room from this building a little bit. We might be able to decorate the front and make it interact with the path a little bit, or put some flower beds. That'll work as well. I have to move this path over now, though. Just like that. Really make that bump the curb a little bit. Shy Guys Summer Comp is awesome. It's about renovating an old park. Every week you get a new challenge. What do you mean an old park? Like an old park that you've already made like before? You know, like you work on it again? Like since you guys learned so much since the last time you built on it? Because that's interesting. I don't have any of my old parks anymore. So look a bit, wait for a backstage entrance. Well, keep in mind, we need things to be able to get into the park that might be wider than necessary. So, for example, in here, one, you might need your security vehicles to get in here. Say the park's closed, you need those. You might also need the occasional box truck and also the maintenance vehicles to get through here. So that's why this is going to be a little bit wider, too. So we're going to quickly copy this. So, you know, you just want things to be able to get in here. And then potentially they'll like get rid of these tables. These trucks will be able to just move through if they needed to at that point. So that's why it's a little bit wider. Might be a little too wide, like you say. Maybe we can let's change that a little bit. What do you think? I think that might be better. It says the guy, yeah, the backstage area will connect to the road eventually. How do I take your buildings to the next level the way you guys do? Go to Google Images, find a building you like, and try and copy it. And then the more you do that, you'll build some sort of internal memory for how things might look. And when you try to design your own building, you'll pull from that to make something kind of your own. The planters on the path are lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I like the short kind of shrubs, so you can still see the buildings a lot. A lost and found? Yeah, the lost and found could be in this area as well, I think. So we'll do that. Kind of want to increase the height, so we'll go ahead and bump this out a little bit, just here and there, kind of towards the path. It's like I can read your mind, Mr. Golden Shot. In fact, this one I think we'll just carry through. So we'll do that. Kind of overhang look going there, and then what part are we making the park? This is going to be like side offices, so the security office is going to be here. Lost and Found is part of security, in my opinion. A medical office, maybe. Can I build a mini golf area? Sure. I'll call the lady designer up and just have her go ahead and send me that file. Lady Luther's confirmed. No, Sylv, you can't get away from that ship. I'm sorry. I think that's forever cursed for you. Sorry. Okay, let's go in here. I think that's high enough still. I might do some arches rather than keeping it a square tunnel. Yeah, work faster than you can type. Well, when you're doing a grade-in building like this. Lathris? Okay, so we got that. Now, I don't want this to be a crazy tall building. I want it to be kind of shorter so it doesn't take away from the main street too much. Luthers is such a lad. This is like meme 2016 here. Oh boy, such a lad. So we'll do something interesting. Something like this. Then this here. Actually, let's keep this completely low. I think that'll look better. You guys talk about coasters. I haven't rode a coaster in, wow, how long has it been since I've rode a coaster? It's probably since I was 12, so 15 years ago. It has been 15 years since I've been on a roller coaster. Apparently I need to bump this wall out a little bit. There we go. I think this has a good balance of campy and interesting, at least. At least for office space kind of area. I don't even know. What is SLC? Explain to me what SLC is. Because all coasters to me are the same. Yes, I'm 27 years old. I'm an old dude. Vekoma suspended coaster. Suspended looping coaster. It's a horrible type of inverted Vekoma. Okay. So I think that this will be the building for this week's episode, I think. Or one of this week's episodes. Kind of covers up that window a little bit though. I don't like that. You might just have to change that window design. We'll see. So other than that, so that's going to be that building. Let's see if there's anything else I want to box in real quick. Tell you what, let's design our ride. Which side do you want our flat ride to be on? This is going to be the placement of our first ride, guys. This is super important. What ride and where do you want this? You guys get to choose since you guys are here on my live stream. Congratulations. So, I know a lot of people wanted the wild blue here. So, I don't know if Silverette or someone can answer this question. When you guys do pathing, like, I feel like a lot of the pathing, when it's angled like this, it interferes with my rides. Like, I can't put a ride closer than this to my path that's bent here. And I don't know why. Ooh, don't just place flat rides anywhere. I'll build the flat ride into the scenery. I just need to know what flat ride's going there so I can do that. Same problem? Yeah, okay. Like, I want this thing to be right here. That'd be great. Paths still have collision. That's annoying. Oh my goodness, Raptor Gamer. My good friend Raptor. I feel like I'm surrounded by all my friend and one friend of me. You know who you are. I won't even mention your name. What's up, Nick T? How's it going, man? Okay, first ride, first ride. Notice you, senpai? I notice you, Chris Pinto. Okay, let's, ride. What ride? What ride? Fits this square. Does this fit? Is there a flying carousel? Yeah, it's a Charoplane, isn't it? You watched every episode? Well, thank you for that awesome support. The only thing that works well is coaster and track rides. Don't have collision when adding tracks, yeah. We can't get bumper cars in there, can we? No, I think they're a little too big. Can we stream spin tires later? Sure, I have to record an episode with someone first, and then I have that. Kickflip, maybe? Can I create a new roof for the building? Maybe. Roof tile sets are really time-consuming to make, though. I have no clue what ride to put here. Will I do something with the back of the buildings? Depends if guests are back there or not. Floor spinner, I don't know what it's called. It has 3 arms spinning opposite each other sides of the base. Is it this? Put the carousel, it fits the Main Street theme? Or is it this? I think this is what you're... I don't think this can fit anything super large. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have 2 flat rides, I think. And that's something I wanted originally. We'll do the carousel on that side. This side we'll get something else. Something a little bit more intense. It's the yellow one, so this one. This plaza is bigger, so we can fit something bigger back here. So this. These will be the first 2 rides. I would delete the path and redo it, but pathing in Planet Coaster, once it's set, it's I'd rather not kind of change it too much. Let's angle the guy right there. Oh, I kind of like the view of the guy back here, just because it makes sense. Like, any fair or theme park, usually the controller's kind of towards the front, because people will generally, like, line up next to it and, like, ask the guy questions about the ride, like parents will. But if you guys want it flipped around, I can. There you go. They're both flipped now. And then we'll get our train station here. And then we'll have to cap off this a little bit. First coaster, transition into new theme, and we'll be well on our way to finishing up the first European section. So that'll be cool. Can I do a face cam? Nope. My face would just take away from the beauty of this park. Alright, let's go ahead and place an entrance. Face reveal? You've seen my face. I have legit had 2 videos on this channel with my face on it. It's up to you to find it. Good luck. Entrance. Exit. Entrance. Let's see here. I guess over here, exit. Will you add a Canadian theme to the park? I don't know. Like, does Canada have like a really great like theme set to it? I mean, really? Like, Canada might be a little bit more French looking than anything else, in my opinion. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing with this queue at all. New France, like Busch Gardens? You found the face. Yeah, I have one. Isn't it weird? Let's do the back first. Yeah, I pretty much agree. My face would kind of block what I'm working on. Be careful, Sylv, because they might just start shipping us. And I don't particularly think that would be a good idea. Oh. Sylv, everyone. Hold on, why'd I make him a moderator? I made him a moderator, and he's the biggest troll out of everyone. Let's see. I'm terrible at Q. A Q placement. Yes, Jeriel. It's okay, senpai. I forgive you. In a normal situation, I'll say fight, fight, but because it's between Sylv and Uthris, I won't talk. Well, now that Sylv has seen this beauty, I doubt he would be able to take me. You've seen how small he is. Isn't this part of the park meant to be compact? Perhaps the queue would be better in a tight, simple square. I've got a suggestion for the offices you made, by the way. Go ahead, shoot for your suggestion. 2, these are going to be kind of opening up the park a little bit more. So we'll see. I don't know. These are kind of placeholders. I just want to see roughly the scale of things at this point. I mean, the one thing I can't be at, Sylv, is 1, the memes. Like, you're the best meme lord there is. And then 2, I would say park design, but I don't know. You don't even have parking lots. Welcome back, Kevin DeVos. So, Brett, are you going to make a new no-scope the ride? I don't know. I'm not Silverette, so it's not a question for me. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle everything just yet. We're gonna finish this building first, and then the rides. I just wanted to place the rides because every episode, I get the question, when are you going to add rides? And the answer for those is usually, I don't know. Oh, you like my tile set? Thanks. Yeah, it's coming together. I'll have to upload it eventually. I mean, the tile set's 3,000 pieces by itself. It's the roof tiles. Roof tiles are too time consuming and too much of a hassle to make sometimes. run path. Thank you. So what I'm gonna do, just as a test, because I haven't seen this happen yet. Let's limit the guests though. We're gonna open up the park. We're gonna see what it looks like with people actually riding. See if they spread out a little bit more. And then, of course, you guys will get to see what it looks like with 1 billion people inside again. Did I save? I should probably save. You're right. Also, ignore that. You guys shouldn't know what that is yet. It's something new. Will I create a fireworks display? Yes, when that comes out, I'll make one. Probably around the island, because that's probably the safest spot to have one, is out here over the lake. That'll probably be the best spot for it. You don't want just fireworks everywhere, otherwise people turn into Michael Jackson a little too easily. Notice you, senpai? I'm not senpai, Silva's senpai. But I'll notice you, Sasage. Did I not hit play again? I feel like I never do. Is it playing? Okay, yes, now it is. Let's see. So remove the bump out on the side against the window and raise the side farthest an extra story. It would add playfulness to the structure and install the block window. So add a story to the right side, remove the bump out on the left side. Can I do a bump out on the lower section? Maybe, possibly. Stop making it canon, Uthris. You're digging yourself a grave. Actually, what I'm doing is technically slowly just becoming known through meme. That way, my channel grows without me having to do anything. That's essentially what I'm doing. Still should just do a playthrough of Yandere Sim. Let's not go with a full story. We'll do a half story, maybe. Oh! I hear things moving. So this is gonna always be kind of one of my complaints with Planet Coaster, is how the AI like move about the park. Their path making is really good in terms of getting from point A to point B. Like the way the people actually move and around each other and through is pretty amazing. The main negative side is the fact that their AI only goes point A to point B. They never like freely explore an area. Yeah, no, the Yandere dev is he's a pretty cool dude. Okay, so apparently this ride is far more popular than anything else in the world. You see, this is another problem I don't like with the way the crowds behave in the game too much. If there's nothing else for them to do, they don't like disperse. They just gather in one location. Like when they come over here, they should realize that the queue is full before they get there. Queuing for the queue, yeah. Q Sim 2017. But let's see, how's the restaurant doing? A little bit better. I sound like David Spade. I don't know what David Spade sounds like off the top of my head. Hot cross buns is no longer popular after the 63 years of reign by itself. It's no longer king. You want to see my covered walkway? Yeah. Yeah, really, that they do that a lot. They don't. I think that's definitely their point A to point B pathing at work. They don't necessarily naturally explore a park. Or they will say, I am thirsty. They'll find the closest, in terms of pathing, to the nearest water stand or what have you, and they'll start going there without having to like explore everything on the way. They just beeline it. And I don't think that's quite how it works. But it's okay. I mean, you know, it's definitely nice. It's nice to see guests actually spreading out, though. We'll build a fountain, I think, here at some point. A little bit more of a proper plaza openness area. Maybe some benches and things as well would be necessary. And then our metro eventually as well. We'll start digging underground. I don't know when we'll do that, though. Yeah, they're spreading out well enough. They bottleneck here quite a lot. But this will fix itself once the park gets bigger. Once we have zones here and here and here and here and here, it'll be a lot different. Add trees? We'll add trees a bit later. It's kind of a filler detail. Like, I need a planter here and here, but I need to make this building first. Things like that. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm hungry. It's about 3 o'clock. And I need to talk to Rudy about something. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by for the live stream. And, of course, all you other awesome Planet Coaster creators out there. You know, Ridley, Sylv, Micro Joe. You guys, pretty cool. Happy to have you guys here. And, of course, Raptor, when he stopped by. All great content people. So, if you guys are enjoying the stuff, subscribe if you're new. Suggestions, of course, as always, leave a like. You guys know what to do. I'm not going to do a massive ad. Just thanks so much for stopping by. As always, we'll see you next week. And we'll stream some more and continue work on this massive project. So, bye.